Fireball XL5, and the members of the World Space Patrol began their interplanetary mission to save the galaxy on Saturday morning, October 28, 1962, on NBC. It was the only Gerry and Sylvia Anderson series to run on a U.S. network. It was also the second sci-fi puppet series filmed in Supermarionation,
Calling Navigation Bay.
in which the puppets' mouth movements are in sync with the pre-recorded dialogue.
Good. I'll be right with you.
Roger, Steve.
Let's take a look at those responsible for protecting the galaxy in Section 25 in the year 2062. Fireball XL5's brave team of stringed puppets were Colonel Steve Zodiac, voiced by Paul Maxwell;
We've got to stop it, Venus. It's carrying a planetomic warhead.
Dr. Venus, voiced by Sylvia Anderson;
Commander Zero will read our report with a little more belief this time. Now we all know that there are flying saucers after all.
Professor Matthew Maddock, and the transparent robot co-pilot Robert, voiced by Gerry Anderson with the aid of an artificial larynx;
If you don't, we'll be forced to destroy your planet.
Commander Wilbur Zero, voiced by John Bluthal;
According to our calculations, you are now approaching planet 46.
and Lieutenant Nighty, voiced by David Graham.
Scanner probe negative.
And let's not forget about Zuni, Venus's pet Lazoon.
Welcome home.
There was no mistaking the old Soviet design of the long cylindrical spaceship and the launch concept used in the 1951 film When Worlds Collide.
Here we go.
The XL5, with its fantastic maneuverability, was comprised of a winged nose cone, the Fireball Jr., which contained the cockpit and separated from the main body to land on other worlds. Long before the Death Star, the World Space Patrol equipped Fireball XL5 with enough firepower to destroy a planet.
The ability to destroy a planet.
The crew maneuvered with thruster packs in space and never wore spacesuits outside the ship. Instead, they took oxygen pills. Finding ways to cut the budget is one thing, but breathing in space has little to do with the extreme cold. I guess the pills took care of that too. The most extraordinary equipment is the jetmobiles, or personal hovercraft the crew uses to explore planet surfaces and hop in and out of their colossal spaceship.
See what I mean, Venus? No sign of life.
The simplicity of the plot, along with some minor dramatic twists, held the attention of younger viewers. Even though writers added a bit of not-so-true science, children felt they were learning new facts.
He's speaking through Robert.
I am transferring my thoughts to the robot, Steve Zodiac.
Fireball XL5 might have seemed cheesy at times, Zodiac always came across as an interstellar serf.
That's odd. I seem to know that.
But overall, the childish charm made the show entertaining. The team solved the unsolvable problems.
Steve! Our speed!
We're gonna break the light barrier. We're gonna break the light barrier.
The children were happy.
Labor we can get to develop this planet, and their primitive machinery will be quite useful, too.
And everyone safely headed home.
Well, Robert, we're on our way home at last.
On our way home, on our way home.
Ronald Bedford, science editor for the Daily Mirror in London, England, gave a review on February 16, 1963. The real-life spacemen are catching up with Steve Zodiac and Venus, the puppets of the science fiction series Fireball XL5. As every one of the 3,500,000 viewers knows, when the XL5 crews wants to investigate some far-off planet firsthand, they first put Fireball XL5 in orbit around it. In early October 1963, Bob Gardner of the Ottawa Citizen in Ontario, Canada stated, "Actually, I made it a point of seeing Fireball because Supercar is undoubted one of the most ingenious adventure shows for children around. Its use of animated puppets and other gimmicks makes all sorts of fantastic and imaginative visual effects possible. The whole show is a string of special effects so that nothing looks phony, not even the awkward movements of the puppets." And more recently, in 2003, Matthew Milheiser of the review website DVD Talk stated, "The care, innovation, and sheer imagination in each episode is absolutely infectious. This is the perfect type of children's entertainment. It doesn't talk down to its audience. It doesn't bog down the characters with faux sophistication or glib hipness. And it has enough dazzle, charm, and imagination to make the show enjoyable and entertaining for adults." Filmed entirely in black and white, Fireball XL5 established a style that Gerry and Sylvia Anderson refined and improved in each series. The next step was to move into a broader market and also do it in color. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel, and be on the lookout for Supermarionation Part 3. See you next time.